Greetings and salutations. Welcome to the 215th episode of Twisted Strands. My name is Jeannie, or you can call me JD, which is also my name on various social media and Ravelry. So anyway, welcome, and thanks for joining me today. Yeah. It's gonna be a short episode, but I do have some fun things to show you. Let me start with my finished objects. As you know, in the group, I'm doing a bit of a shark, beach, sea, ocean, sailing, whatever to do with the water. All through the end of August, and you don't have to pick anything specific, but let me show you my little thing that I finished the knitting of him on Sunday night during Sharknado 4, the second showing of Sharknado 4, because I am not that fast, but I'm really happy with how he turned out. Everybody meet Fred. Dun, 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 dun. He has no revisions to the pattern. I did use safety eyes that I picked out and applied glue underneath because it was an afterthought kind of deal. And just like the pattern says, he's got a little mouth sewn in. So yes. His name is Fred, and he's going to be coming with me to Cape May, and we're going to do pictures of Fred, because why the hell not? And this was, let me get my info up here. This was designed by Kath Delmany, and I do recommend her book, World of Animals, or some such. Sometimes the wording of the patterns are a little funny, so you need to Google around Ravelry and see if anybody else made sense or anything. But this is the second thing I made from this book, and I'm really happy with it. I think it's hilarious. I kind of want to buy the toy pattern that says a hammerhead, so he can have a little friend. Might still do that. After all, Beach Week has only just begun. So anyway, this is Fred. Dun it. Wait. Dun it. Dun 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 dun. So I'm really happy with how he came out. So I'm going to do something though, and that is a lighthouse cloth. This was designed by Rhonda K. White. So this is, whoops, it's a free pattern anyway. Screw it. Here you go. It's a lighthouse cloth, and I'm going to make it with Fantasy Natural in this denim blue color. So that is going to be a vacation knit. Now, I usually don't make washcloths or dishcloths with mercerized cotton, and that's what Fantasy Natural is. It's a mercerized cotton, and the reason I don't use mercerized cotton for cloths is because of the way the yarn has been treated to make it mercerized. I believe it's treated with acid or something, and it creates a yarn that is not very absorbent. But the truth of the matter is, it's more difficult to stain, and it's very sturdy, and I found out, much to my pleasure, that it really does a good job of scrubbing, so it can scrub really well. Once it does get wet, it's a little bit hard to dry, but you take the good with the bad. So Fantasy Natural, I'm going to do a lighthouse dishcloth during my holiday. This episode brought to you by the very last of my Starbucks iced coffee that you buy in the big bottles. No more iced coffee. At least until tomorrow night or something. I don't know. We'll see. I am going to find the closest coffee shop to the hotel we're staying at. So anyway, besides the wonderful Fred, I finished that easy Guernsey hat. I finished that. And in true fashion, I screwed it up a little bit. But hey, it looks interesting, right? So this is mystery purple yarn that my friend Leanne gave me. So that's done. But I also finished, how does cat hair get everywhere? I mean, really. I don't know why I'm asking myself that, because Cleo loves to sleep on my knitting bag. Anyway, the Guernsey hat is a free pattern, and it is by Christine Roy. Now, I also finished this little beauty. This is the Shell Stitch Beanie by the Dainty Daisy. Same yarn. And it's really a pretty pattern, and she also has, she also has, I don't know the gender of the person clearly, but see how it stretches out so nicely. And the designer also has this cute little flower. Now I kind of fudged the design, and I didn't put it where the designer said to put it or recommended to put it. I put it on top of the hat because I thought it was cool that way. And I tacked it down so it wouldn't look dumb. So there. That's the Shell Stitch Beanie. Very good design, and that is by the Dainty Daisy using the same purple, so I'm gonna have a lot of these running around. Now I've also started another purple baby hat. This one is a work in progress because I've been playing with cross stitch a lot too this week. So this is very plain. It's just half double crochet, and it's designed by Mbawka Design. OOMBAWKA Design. So anyway, that's what that's gonna be. Same. I'm willing myself to finish this huge ass ball of yarn by the end of the month. Oh, and don't forget, I'm not doing a contest for the baby beanies that I'm making, but Dragonfly Soars is doing one. So if you want to enter in, go to her site and show her what you've been doing. If you've been making Click for Babies, purple beanie hats for babies, go see her. Me, for the Shark Beach Ocean month of August, I am going to be making something ocean themed to give you either a bag or stitch markers, or maybe even a pair of earrings. I don't know. But there will be a drawing for people to enter with their goodies. So far it's just me and one other person, so anyway, that's my whip. Let me show you what else. It's the old beanie making a reappearance. I haven't spun, haven't lost the bug, but I haven't spun. And I'm kind of in between stitchy projects. I mean, I just finished the shark. I've been messing around with cross stitch. So, oh, by the way, those 2 prayer shawls that I finished came out of the wash in beautiful condition. The little Brooks bouquet weave that I was so worried about came out perfect. So they're going to a new home in the church tonight, actually. So let's move on. I haven't bought any stuff or junk that's knitting related. So let's go on to stuff and junk. I have not worked on my Halloween one. I actually decided I was tired of stitching black, so that's in sort of hibernation for now. Of course I'm going to pick it up. I want to finish it by October. So anyway, I picked up this beauty. This was a freebie pattern in one of the English cross-stitch magazines, and this is going to be a little blue bird. I completed the bottom entirely, and this is a different needle minder, so now you can sort of see the flowers. I attempted a French knot and failed horribly, but whatever, life happens. It's still pretty, and oh jeez. Alright, I'm gonna put this on hold for now. Okay, so sorry about the interruption. Dinner came a little earlier than I thought. I was showing you my cute little bluebird that I should finish soon. The magazine said that this is a 3-hour stitch. I'm calling bullshit on that, because this has taken me a bunch of hours. Mind, I like to watch the movies and stuff while I'm doing my cross stitch, so that's kind of my fault anyway. But regardless, I have not touched my Halloween sampler. Not sampler, but thing. Oh, I didn't buy any yarn, but I did buy something else. And they're neat. They're neat. They're not like, oh my god, perfect, but they are funny as hell. These are by Snarky Llama, and they're stitch markers. And the sayings on them, oh god, why? Just a bunch of fuck this shit, son of a bitch, and fuck. So, things that I have honestly said, and I asked her for a mixture, so that's exactly what I got. So I can use them for all sorts of things, like crochet or, yeah, sock knitting and stuff, and that's Snarky Llama. Sorry, it's not focusing, but you get the picture. It's just funny things that you probably say yourself while you're knitting. That's what I bought. So what have I been watching? I've been watching, well, I watched Sharknado, which was awesome. Well, Sharknado 4, you know, and of course they had a marathon of the other Sharknadoes, and now it's pretty clear that they're going to make Sharknado 5. Spoilers, April's a robot thing, I think. So yes, Tara Reid's character did come back, and somehow so did David Hasselhoff. The Hoff was a prominent figure in it. Let's see, what else was there? I watched Swamp Shark, Ozark Shark, Ice Shark, I think I mentioned Ice Shark before, Zombie Shark, what else? Oh, well, the 3- and 5-headed shark, of course. I listed them this time. Let's see. Zombie Shark, Ozark. Yeah. Lots of shark movies. I even watched 12 Days of Terror, which is loosely based on shark attacks that happened about 100 years ago, actually. Yeah, 100 years ago, back in 1916, there was like 4 or 5 people died from shark attacks along the New Jersey coastline, and they kind of fudged the location a little bit, but it was kind of cool to see something that was vaguely historical. It was more like fiction based on reality, so that was okay too. But I'll tell you my absolute favorite, other than Sharknado 4, what is this new show I'm watching. It's called Dead of Summer, Now, I'm watching it on Hulu. Is this thing even... Ugh, it can't focus on me properly, apparently. Anyway, Dead of Summer. I'm watching it on Hulu, but it's playing on NBC, I believe, and I really like it. It's a good show. The acting is good. There's character development going on. There's scary shit going on. So I recommend it. It's pretty cool. So go for it. Watch that. Recommend it. And that's it. I'm closing it up early because I need to get ready for this coming week. And yeah, I've got a knitting thing to go to, so I'm going to leave you with that. I will podcast from Cape May next week, and hopefully I'll have some more baby hats or something done, and some pictures of Fred on the beach, because that's funny. But yeah, oh, and yes, I did get my hair cut. There's a ton of product in my hair, which is why it's literally crunchy. But yeah, I got it, trimmed a bit, and the roots done, so the hair is once again under control, which is a good thing, because I do not look good. It looks like my hair is thinning when the grays start popping in. They're so prevalent throughout my hair. That's probably a TMI thing. Too much info. But there you have it. So anyway, you will see me in a week, and I will talk to you in a week, and happy knitting and weaving and spinning and crocheting, and I just want to leave you with my favorite parting thought. Whenever you're doing crafts, from the most simple to the heirloom shawl, you are making the world a more beautiful place, and for that, I thank you. Have a good week, everybody. Bye-bye.